Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in to Spectator Stories. I'm going to tell you about my trip to Omaha this summer, and I went to go see Vanderbilt and Louisville play and some other games. I think I saw around like 6 or 7 games. So I drove through the night to get there, and I encountered some interesting things on the way, especially once I got into northwest Missouri. So first off, I got to this part of I-29 that was flooded. I felt so bad for the farmers, but it was flooded out, and I had to make a detour. So I took this little side road to get over to this place that I think it was heading toward Omaha, and my GPS went out. So at that point, I really didn't know what to do except for take this road that the detour was saying to go toward. And I asked a few people that were selling vegetables and fruit on the side of the road, and they told me like 15 different turns, and I wasn't remembering that. So, and I saw all these mosquitoes that were just flocking to my windshield, and like outside they were just swarming around. It wasn't the greatest situation right there. So I just kept going down this little 1-lane highway, and once I kept going down that, I noticed that there was this like cop behind me, and I was like, oh gosh, I hope I'm going the speed limit. So I was going the speed limit, and I thought I was. Well, I evidently pulled me over, and I had a taillight out, but he was really nice about it and everything. So that was kind of a little bit of a scary moment, but heading on to later on in the trip, no more than 10 minutes later, I went down this 1-lane highway somewhere right around the border of Iowa. I crossed right into Iowa, and like no more than 5 minutes after, this hawk landed right in the 1-lane highway, the opposite lane of where I was going. And this SUV was coming, probably about 80 miles an hour in the opposite lane, and this hawk had no clue. And it was just like in the perfect position to not know that me and this car were coming at the, exact same time. Sure enough, this hawk waits too late, and it tries to fly up, and then it just gets obliterated by this SUV. I mean, like, I saw this hawk go into like 3 different places. I mean, the head, the feathers were everywhere. The body was like, off to the side. It was unlike anything I've ever seen. It was pretty scary too, but I mean, it was just like one of those what just happened moments. So eventually I ended up making it to the game on time. Not too much time to spare. I mean, I got there about an hour early, but it was good. So hope y'all enjoyed this short story. Spectator Stories. There'll be a few more to come.